Yeah, what?
I was just going by on my way to school. And I thought I'd drop in for a minute.
Yeah?
I haven't had a chance to talk to you. I mean, about the way the band fell apart.
Hey, it's no big deal.
Come on, Dylan, it is a big deal. I know how much you wanted the band to be really great.
Yeah. Well, so it goes.
I mean, I was really furious when you fired Billy. But I didn't think the whole band would just collapse. And I'm sorry if I called you a total jerk. Actually, you're only 50% jerk.
Hey, thanks.
Anyway, I am really sorry about the band.
Yeah. Well, it was good while it lasted.
Then why not start again? Find some new musicians, serious ones this time.
Right. I'll go ask for some. At the nearest supermarket. Well, what is it, son? Well, I'd like some serious musicians. Is that on aisle 3 or aisle 4?
Yeah. Well, I guess it won't be easy. Anyway.
Hey. Would you be interested in joining a new band?
Dylan, I'm just not into it the way you are. I'd be wasting your time.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But listen, when you do get it together, I'll be first in line for tickets. I mean it.
Arsman? Thanks.
Brooke?
Oh, it's you.
So, how did it go with Dylan?
What are you talking about?
You know, lunch. How did it go?
It went.
It went? That's all? I mean, you were looking forward to it so much.
Looking forward to lunch with Dylan? Give me a break.
You mean it didn't work out? You had a fight? He didn't even show up?
Why don't you just mind your own business? Listen, I just wanted to tell you how terrific you were. You know, on the talent show yesterday?
Come on, it wasn't that good.
No, I mean it. You were great. I didn't know you were so talented. Well, she isn't. Really. If I were you, I wouldn't be talking.
Hey, Brooke, aren't you going to congratulate Stacy?
Well, she wasn't that good. I mean, okay, for someone who has little talent, she managed to pull it off, more or less.
Yeah?
Of course, I was tutoring her. You know, giving her a few tips.
Oh, sure. Hey, here's a tip for you, Brooke.
For me?
Yeah, a little tip for you. On days like today, you should wear green.
No, but I find blue a lot more
Green,
flat.
you know, to match your complexion.
Jealous? You think I'm jealous of Stacy? She's the last person in the world that I'd be jealous of.
So, what do you want to do this weekend?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
We could see a movie. Or we could get an old 60s video and laugh ourselves into oblivion.
Yeah, I guess that could be sort of fun.
Hey, I know. You pick up some really disgusting junk food. I'll get a really mindless movie, and we'll pig out together.
Yeah, okay.
So, would you rather do something else?
Oh, no. No, really. That sounds like fun.
Hey, Courtney, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
Remember me, your boyfriend Jake? I know when something's bothering you. And something's definitely bothering you.
No, really. I'm okay.
Come on, Courtney, I know you better than that.
Yeah, we have been really good friends for years. Actually, I am a bit upset.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's about Billy.
What's the problem?
Well, he's just not coping with all the stuff that's going on at home, you know. He's just angry all the time.
I guess it's really rough on him. Hey, are you sure that's all that's on your mind?
Yeah, really. It's just Billy. Oh, hi, Arslan. Jake, I've got to go. I'll see ya.
Hey, it's not my business. But is everything okay?
Okay, yeah. Why shouldn't it be?
Courtney just looked a little
strung out. I've seen her kiss her dog with more passion.
Some her dog's cuter than me. Ours make you worry too much. Everything's fine.
So, have you heard the latest?
You mean about Dad's girlfriend?
Yeah. You'd think they'd at least wait till the divorce comes through before they move in together.
Yeah, Mom told me about it last night. She's not too happy about it.
Yeah, she's not the only one.
So what do you think?
About what's her name moving in with me and Dad?
No, about you moving home with me and Mom.
What are you talking about?
Hasn't Mom told you?
Told me what?
Oh, listen, I better let her tell you.
Come on, if there's something I should know.
Well, you know, she just doesn't think that Dad's place is such a wholesome environment.
So she wants me to move back home?
Well, yeah, basically.
Look, I'm not moving back. Dad would think I'm on Mom's side.
Are you?
I'm not on anybody's side. And it's not fair making me choose between them.
You just have to decide what you want.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You don't have to pack your bags and walk out on Dad. Besides, you don't really care about our family anyway, do you?
That is not true. I do care.
Yeah, sure.
Look, maybe when you're a couple years older and...
So now I'm just a kid who can't cope, right?
That's not what I meant. You've just got to stop feeling so horrible all the time and just get on with it.
Yeah? Well, that's just what I'm gonna do. Get on with it. And thanks a bunch for your help. You've really been terrific.
Wicked boots, huh?
Oh, hi.
Very wicked boots. Hey, I caught you acting the talent show yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, you weren't too shabby.
Thanks.
But the best part was Brooke's reaction. She's so jealous.
Of me?
And why not? You were the star. Well, she wasn't that good. For someone who has a little talent, she managed to pull it off, more or less.
She said that?
Good old Brooke. So do you really like her? I mean, really?
I guess I don't. I sort of feel sorry for her, don't you?
No.
Well, I do. You won't tell Brooke I said this, will you? I mean, it would really hurt her feelings.
She has feelings?
Sure, everyone does. So just don't tell her.
Why would I bother?
I don't know, I just thought...
Listen, that's Brooke's style, not mine. So don't worry. Besides, she'll find out for herself. Sooner or later.
Dylan?
Courtney.
Doing some homework?
Hey, don't spread it around.
Listen, I was really sorry to hear about the band.
Yeah, well,
I haven't really had much of a chance to tell you. You're not around much.
so I'm told.
Like yesterday's English class,
Maybe I had a dentist appointment.
and the 2 classes before that.
So I've got bad teeth. Very bad teeth.
Listen, Dylan, it's about Billy.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, you're a friend of his, right?
Well, past tense. I used to be a friend of his.
Well, I'm sure he still looks up to you.
Yeah, so he's short.
Look, I am really starting to get worried about him. He's got a real problem. You know, with our parents.
Yeah, I've been there.
That's why I wish that you talked to him.
He's your brother.
Yeah, I know, I've tried. He just gets really mad.
So you want me to play social worker, running around helping the Billies of the world?
Look, I just thought that for once you could be a decent guy. Is that too much to ask? But fine, just forget it.
Hey, wait a minute. I'll think about it, okay? I'm not sure if being what'd you call it, a decent guy is my style. But I'll give it some thought.
Thanks, Dylan. I'd really appreciate it.
What was all that about?
Oh, nothing.
So, have you had a chance to talk to Jake yet?
Yeah, I talked to him. Talked to him this morning.
Did you get a chance to, tell him?
How can I? If I tell Jake that I just want to be good friends, he will be crushed.
So you're just gonna keep on lying to him?
Well, it's hardly lying.
So what would you call it?
I don't know.
Pretending to have feelings for him that you don't. I call that lying.
A lie. I guess you're right.
It's an awful thing to do to a friend.
Well, Ashley, how am I supposed to tell him the truth?
So, do you want to talk about it?
Talk about it?
You're obviously upset about something. So what's going on?
Nothing. I'm just,
Jake, it's me. Arseman, super listener.
Yeah, you're right. As usual. There is something on my mind.
So?
I think I've made a horrible mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, with Courtney. I really like her.
You really like her?
I really like her. As a friend.
You really like her as a friend? You really like her as a friend and nothing more? And Courtney doesn't even suspect?
That's the worst part. I think she's beginning to, and I just can't tell her.
Jake, you've got to tell her. It's only fair.
I know. But how can I?
I don't know. But you have to find a way. Whoa. This is really heavy.
Hi, Stacy?
David?
Yeah, right. I think we're in the same math class.
Yeah, I know. You sit right behind me.
Yeah, right. Well, what I wanted to tell you was I thought you were just great in the talent show.
Thanks, Dave. But I didn't really think it was all that good.
No, really, it was. I mean, you were. Well, basically, you were the best thing. You know, the best act.
Well, thanks. It's just that, well, it's kind of weird getting noticed all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, not exactly.
It's kind of like I was sort of invisible before. No one really noticed me until the talent show. And then everyone suddenly noticed me.
Yeah, well, I know a lot about being invisible.
You do?
Well, not a whole lot, I guess. But, congratulations. Again.
Well, if it isn't the star of Hillside School.
Hardly. Hey, have you heard the news?
Let me guess. You just signed with a major motion picture company.
Brooke, give it a rest. The news is that Sally, you know, the head cheerleader, is transferring to another school.
What happened? Is she in some kind of trouble?
Her dad's been transferred.
Are you absolutely sure?
Brooke.
So they'll be looking for a new head cheerleader.
Yeah. So who do you think should get it?
Well, I can think of someone.
Yeah? Who?
Silly.
You mean you?
Well, of course. I mean, who else is there? Seriously.
It's just that you haven't...
What's your problem, Stacy? Why do you find it so difficult imagining me as head cheerleader?
Well,
I've got all the qualities, don't I?
I guess. It's just you haven't been a cheerleader for long.
I know all the routines.
Well, yeah.
And I really think that the other girls look up to me. And I look great.
I guess.
Stacy, you're not the only one at Hillside with talent, you know.
Hey, Billy. How's it going?
Why should you care?
Look, I'm sorry about the way things turned out. I didn't want it to end up like this.
Like what?
Well, like you hating my guts, basically.
Oh, I don't actually hate your guts. I just don't waste time thinking about you.
Yeah, well, same thing.
Hey, heard the band broke up. Bummer, huh?
Listen, why don't we get together at the Avalon or something?
Why bother?
Look, I know things are rough at home, but I just thought that...
I just thought that maybe you could use someone to talk to.
Oh, you mean like a friend?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I got lots of friends. Plenty of friends. And I don't need you to talk to. I don't need you for anything.
So, who do you think will run for head cheerleader?
Not me. That's for sure.
Anyone can run, right? You just put your name in?
Right. Are you gonna run, Stacy?
No. I think Brooke wants the job.
Brooke?
I know she hasn't been a cheerleader for very long, but she knows all the routines. Well, nearly.
Stace, you're the obvious choice.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if Brooke wants it,
Who cares what Brooke wants?
it's just... I feel pretty bad running against her.
Look, we need a strong head cheerleader.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Don't think about it. Just go for it.
Dylan, right?
Right.
I'm Richard. You know Jerry's cousin.
Oh, yeah, Dick. Yeah, I think I've seen you around. You're a busboy, aren't you?
It's Richard. I'm the new student manager.
Whatever.
Jerry started college this semester, so I'll be hiring the bands from now on.
From busboy to booking agent. In a single bound. The mind boggles.
Jerry briefed me on your band's performance. He wasn't too impressed.
No kidding.
Seems your drummer is pretty weak, and the band couldn't decide if it was New Kids on the Block or Megadeth. And it seems you were under-rehearsed. Your lead singer, what's her name?
Arsman.
Harsman. Wasn't half bad, but it sounded like she had auditioned the day before.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go.
Still, Jerry said it wasn't totally dismal, that the band had potential, so I've booked you into an evening slot for next Friday night.
You what?
I've booked your band.
What band? We broke up right after that first gig. There's no band, Richard. There's no band.
Hey, Dick, how's it going?
It's Richard, and it's going fine.
Good, good. So, you're looking for a band, huh?
Hey, Matt will be out of the treatment center soon.
Yeah, really soon.
So has anybody heard from him?
I'd be the last to hear. Actually, I was gonna call him the other night.
Yeah?
Yeah. I even got the center's number from his mom, but, you know, couldn't actually do it.
Why not? I mean, you're still friends.
What would I say to him? I mean, so much has happened since we broke up. What's left to say?
Well, you could just say you hoped everything's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
You do care, don't you?
Well, sure. I mean, I'm concerned about him. Everybody is. We all care for him. Anyway, have you seen Courtney today?
Courtney?
I'm kind of worried about her. She's really upset. Swear you won't tell anyone?
Well, sure.
Promise?
I promise.
Courtney thinks that she sees Jake as more of a... well, like a friend, you know?
Well, obviously. They're friends, right?
No, that's not the point. She thinks of him more as a friend, not like a boyfriend.
Courtney doesn't see Jake as anything more than a friend?
Jake's gonna be crushed and Courtney's just in agony.
You mean Courtney just wants Jake to be her friend?
That's just what I've been telling you. What on earth is so funny?
I don't believe it.
So, about next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yeah, we were gonna see a movie. Get a video or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, unless, of course, you had other plans.
Oh, no, I don't have other plans. It's just that,
Yeah?
well, there's something... I mean, I really need to,
Yeah?
I really need to talk to you.
Hey, that's funny. Well, not actually funny.
Honey?
Well, like, I really need to talk, too. I mean, also.
You do? About what?
Oh, it can wait. What did you want to talk about?
No, you first.
Hey, I insist.
Well, actually, It's about us.
Us?
When you started writing letters, from China, I was flattered and sort of excited that you saw me as, as more than a friend.
Yeah, well, I was sort of lonely in China.
And I really liked getting them. I mean, really. But, the point is that I value our friendship more.
Yeah, friendship is really important.
So what I'm trying to say is, I'd like us to be...
Yeah?
Just friends.
Just friends?
Jake, I'm so sorry.
I don't believe it.
And I really hope that we can still be friends.
Hey, no problem.
You mean you're not upset?
Of course not. This is great. Because that's exactly what I was trying to say to you.
What?
Courtney, you know how much I care about you. I mean, I really like you. You and Matt are my best friends. But trying to be in a relationship, well, it was sort of like kissing my sister or something.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, I didn't mean that as an insult. I
don't believe it. You were going to break up with me, and instead, you let me blab on like an idiot?
Come on, there's no need to get mad.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Remind me to change the locks.
Lighten up, Dylan. I'm not stealing any of your precious junk. I just thought I'd clear out the rest of my equipment.
So, get your stuff and go. Anyway, there's just your amp.
Yeah, I got it. I figured there's no use in leaving it here. I mean, now that I really need it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got a new band now.
Oh, yeah?
It seems we're already complete success. We've got a gig next Friday night.
What are you talking about?
I just lined it up with Dick at the Avalon. So, hey, have a good day.